Kelly Ripa recently went out in public without a name, despite being well known for hosting live with her husband, Mark Consuelos. Many people hardly recognize her without the typical sparkle and glam, according to the most recent photos from the incident that are circulating. What was she up to lately, and how did she appear in the wild? For many years, Kelly Ripa has been a television mainstay. Kelly Ripa had already achieved success as a soap opera star before switching to talk shows. Ripa has been on people's television screens for a long time because of how she got her start and the last 20 years she spent with live. People have enjoyed watching their husband and wife dynamic on television ever since she brought her husband, Mark Consuelos, along as a co-host. Co-anchors' disagreements can occasionally lead to issues on the set. Fans, however, adore the special dynamic that is created when your co-host is also your husband. While in the wild, Ripa remains anonymous. You would assume that someone as well known as Kelly Ripa would be able to stroll the streets nonchalantly without drawing attention. According to the most recent information circulating, that is precisely what occurred for her recently. As it happens, Kelly Ripa has the undiscovered ability to blend in with the crowd when she so chooses. She recently did so while strolling around New York City. She was wearing a big white hat and was heading home. She was wearing leggings and a navy hoodie in addition to that. She seemed to have perfected the skill of blending in with the background, even though she is a well-known star. Before she walked the streets of Manhattan, some pictures were taken. So even though she tried to blend in, some people noticed her. Well, that's Kelly Ripa. She fits in well. At first, I didn't recognize her. In the wild, she is more attractive than in the exhibition photo.hat://tweet.com/1x Miss Smith. At Miss Smith, 17,743,658. On November 9, 2024, Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa integrating work and play despite their best efforts. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos occasionally have to combine work and play. As it happens, this is just what the married couple had in mind. From November 11 to November 14, Kelly and Mark will film 4 live episodes at Palm Springs Westin Rancho Mirage Golf Resort and Spa. This is the best method to get some work done while still getting in a little vacation time. Additionally, the visitors they welcome during this period will have a pleasant change of scenery. We manifested this, Mark said to people in reference to this small retreat. We did, truly, really. It's among our favorite spots. I believe we were joking when we first started talking about it. We told Michael Gelman we should do the show there. I believe it caught their interest in Palm Springs because we discussed it so much, and it just sort of occurred. When it comes to celebrity sightings, fans expect a certain polish, especially when it comes to Kelly Ripa, the ever-glamorous co-host of Live with Kelly and Mark. On television each morning, she appears camera-ready, hair perfectly styled, wardrobe flawless, smile radiant enough to power the New York skyline. But a recent sighting of Ripa in the wild shocked fans and sparked endless conversation online, with many declaring she looked completely unrecognizable. Was it the lighting, the outfit, or simply the fact that Kelly, like the rest of us, is an entirely different person when she's not in front of millions? The unexpected encounter. The scene unfolded in New York City, far away from the glossy set of Live. Kelly had ducked into a local bookstore, her hair hidden under a baseball cap, an oversized hoodie draped over her frame. And gasped, not a stitch of makeup in sight. She carried a tote bag slung over one shoulder, filled with what looked like groceries and, fittingly, a dog-eared copy of a wellness memoir. Fans in the store did double takes, whispering to one another before one brave soul whispered, "Wait, is that Kelly Ripa?" At first glance, many weren't sure. Gone was the polished blonde bob. Gone was the studio lighting that flatters every angle. This was Kelly in her most natural state. Incognito, casual, and refreshingly ordinary. The social media explosion. Inevitably, someone snapped a photo. Within hours, the internet was buzzing. OMG, I wouldn't have recognized Kelly Ripa if she walked right past me like this. This proves celebrities really are just like us. Still gorgeous, but I did a triple take. She looks like someone's chick yoga teacher. The phrase, Kelly Ripa unrecognizable, trended for 2 days straight, as fans debated whether her low-key look was a disguise, a fashion choice, or simply a woman living her off-duty life without apology. Kelly's response on Live: never one to shy away from poking fun at herself, Kelly addressed the viral moment the following week on Live. Apparently, I am unrecognizable when I'm not dipped in a vat of makeup and sprayed with 3 layers of hair lacquer, she said, laughing. Honestly, I was just trying to buy oat milk in peace. But thank you, Internet, for reminding me that I look like a witness in a crime drama without my eyeliner. The audience roared, while Mark Consuelos playfully added, Babe, I recognized you right away, mostly because you were yelling at me on the phone about forgetting the laundry detergent. The double life of Kelly. The incident highlighted what fans often forget. TV stars live double lives. There's Studio Kelly, the bubbly host in couture dresses and heels, and Real Kelly, the woman who runs errands in sneakers and baseball caps, blending into the city like anyone else. Kelly admitted on air that she relishes her off-duty anonymity. It's actually kind of freeing when people don't recognize me, she said. I can eavesdrop in cafes, wander bookstores, and nobody's asking me to take a selfie while I'm buying toilet paper. But she also acknowledged the sting of being called unrecognizable. Like, what does that even mean? Do I look like a raccoon? A substitute teacher? I need specifics. Fans come to her defense. As the debate raged online, many fans rushed to Kelly's defense. One wrote, Kelly is stunning with or without makeup. If anything, seeing her casual makes me love her more. She's relatable. Another added, people need to chill. She looks like a normal human being. That's a good thing. This sentiment echoed something deeper. A collective fatigue with the unrealistic beauty standards often imposed on women in the spotlight. Mark's take on Wild Kelly. Mark Consuelos, never one to let a headline slip by, joked that he sees unrecognizable Kelly all the time. Listen, the internet just got a tiny peek at what I see when she's binge-watching documentaries in sweatpants, he said. And let me tell you, she's still the hottest person in the room, even if she's got sick cream on her face and fuzzy socks on. Kelly rolled her eyes but couldn't hide her grin. The broader conversation. Beyond the laughter, the sighting sparked a broader cultural conversation. Why do we expect women in the media to look perpetually polished? Why does unrecognizable automatically become a criticism rather than a celebration of authenticity? Kelly herself summed it up best. If you can't recognize me without fake lashes, maybe the lashes are the celebrity, not me. Her candid take earned her applause from the audience and a wave of support from fans who praised her humor and honesty. A lesson in authenticity. What stood out most from the viral moment wasn't Kelly's casual look, but her willingness to own it. Instead of scrambling to explain or deny, she leaned into the joke, turning what could have been a tabloid jab into a teaching moment about self-acceptance. I love Glam Kelly, she admitted. But I also love messy Kelly, and if the world gets a glimpse of that side of me, that's fine. Just don't follow me into the grocery store, okay? The future of Wild Kelly. Producers of Live even teased the idea of doing a special segment called Kelly in the Wild, where cameras would follow her incognito through the city to see how many people actually recognize her without glam. Kelly playfully vetoed the idea. No way. That would defeat the whole purpose. Besides, Mark would probably use it as an excuse to prank me in public. The takeaway. In the end, the unrecognizable label didn't tarnish Kelly Ripa's image, it only enhanced it. Fans got a reminder that behind the perfectly styled host is a woman who shops for groceries, hides under hoodies, and enjoys her coffee runs in peace. Kelly may have been caught in the wild, but she handled it with the same wit and warmth that's made her one of the most beloved figures on television. If anything, The moment revealed her most relatable role yet. Not America's morning show star, but America's favorite neighbor.